Hey y'all, how you perking? I hope you're perking good. So, Dixie and Charli Damelio? Is that how you say their names? Alrighty, y'all. I have been asking y'all to come up with a reading that you felt like would be lighthearted, something not too heavy this one time. And I've gotten a lot of requests from y'all in DMs, on Twitter, on YouTube, and someone said, can we look into what's coming up for Dixie and Charli? And I figured that sounds like it will be lighthearted enough, so sure, let's see what's coming, what's coming up in their lives. Let's look into that. Before I get into it, I will go ahead and say I don't know who these people are. I know that they're sisters, and I know that they are TikTok famous or whatever you want to call it. So I have heard of them. I don't know if you can hear my dog in there having some issues. She breathed in her water as she was drinking water. But yeah, I've heard of them, and I know that they're sisters on TikTok, but that's all I know about them. That is literally all I know about them. But it seems like, they're kind of the uprising of the younger group or whatever, and so I'm sure this reading will have a lot to say about them. So why don't we pull up the cards right here? I like to tell everybody I am a licensed mental health clinician as well as a spiritual intuitive, and in these videos we do take a look at the tea with the tarot. These videos are always meant to be helpful, never hateful. So if you're down with that, join the family here. I'd love to have you. And let's go ahead and move this microphone right chair. Oh, bless me. I need help. Okay, so let me scoot up. Let me scoot closer to my work over here. And let's go ahead and get shuffled up. Why don't we? Boom. Alrighty. So, looking into this. As I shuffle, I'm gonna go ahead and let y'all know that I have now done about 5 or 6 readings, private readings for y'all, where people have asked me to look into a deceased loved one, connect to someone who has passed over, and convey messages through the cards. And in the past, I would turn people away for that because I would say, I'm not a trained psychic medium, so I don't want to do something like that and mess it up for you. But then several times now recently, people have asked, and I have said, you know what? Okay, we'll do it this way. I've told them I can't promise that I'll connect, but I will try for you to have my guides connect with that loved one. And we will see if something comes up in the cards, and if nothing does, then go ahead and be prepared with your other questions for our reading together, because I don't want to waste any of your time. But if we can connect, then hopefully I can get you some answers. And now, I'm telling you, more than a handful of times I've done it. And so either I've always had this skill and never knew, or this is a new skill developing because being a tarot reader or doing psychic things, I kind of hate that word, but I guess I'll get used to it, is a skill, just like working out. You build your muscles as you work out, so you work out these muscles and you build them too. And so, hey, something new, right? Anywho, that was just something I felt like telling y'all. But yeah, if you want book a private reading, the description box below will tell you how. But let's look into Dixie and Charli. So, like I said, I don't know these women. I know that they are sisters. I know they're young. I know they're TikTok famous. So, what do we got, Spirit? What do we need to know about these two ladies? What do we need to know? What's coming up for them? You know, all of that kind of stuff. What do we need to see here? Come on. Let's see. Let's look into this. Okay. Okay. Oh. Wonder what that one's about. Okay. Interesting. Alrighty, so I'm gonna pull some more, you know what it is, context. I'm gonna pull some more context on this one because what? Okay. Heartbreak, lover's card. Is somebody going through a breakup? Just recently went through a breakup? Something like that? Because I see the heartbreak card and the lover's card. That's definitely a breakup. I see a breakup. Either one of them has already just recently gone through a breakup, or I would hate for it to be future ending to say will soon go through a breakup if it's not something that's already happened. But I'm seeing a breakup there. So, okay, that's something. Let's get some more context on this one up here. Okay. Oh. Okay, so we have some sort of a collaboration or working relationship that one or both of the sisters have with some other people. And it's like they have pulled away from working with these people, because that hermit card, and trying to go on something that's like big and new for them. But with the Ace of Wands in reverse, Okay, so Ace of Wands in reverse. So not being able to move forward with this certain collaboration or certain group. So is there or was there a group where it would make sense that they would kind of have to part ways, not be able to collaborate anymore? It looks like with the Wheel of Fortune card, it looks like they have outgrown whatever that collaboration here is. It looks like they would have outgrown it, like can't move forward, it's just not a fit anymore kind of thing. What I'm seeing here though, this is walking away and putting distance between something along the lines with these people. But we have these two cards here that came up. And to me, it looks like they're about to embark on some really new business ventures that are going to pay off big time for them, or I wouldn't have gotten this card. Matter of fact, this is the family card, one of the family cards. And so to me, it looks like they're about to start some kind of a new journey, career-wise or financially or whatever, some sort of a business venture of sorts that is connected to family. And I know that those two are sisters, but to me it seems maybe even being bigger than just them as sisters. It looks like they're working on something even bigger than that. So let me look into some of this. We'll get some more cards on these. Little extra context. Let's put some context up on it. Okay. What is that? What is that about? Huh. Okay. Okay. So, this is looking like it's involving just one of the, like, maybe not just one of the two sisters, but more one of the two. So, I'm seeing, like, having that one of them is more fiery than the other, is what this would indicate, because this is the wands are for fire signs, okay? So this would be is one of them an Aries or a Leo or a Sagittarius, because it looks like, if so, that one has that sister has new ideas. More is gonna come out about those ideas. Let me look it up real quick, because I know y'all are going to be like, you should have done your homework. You should have done your homework. So let me see what their signs are. Okay. Okay. So it looks like Dixie is a Leo. Boom. Okay. Dixie Powell. And Charli. Give me a second. Woo. Is a Taurus. Okay. So, Dixie Powell and Charli's a Taurus. Okay. There we go. Now I did my homework. Are you happy? Okay. So, it looks like then Dixie is has some ideas that she's looking into. More is going to come out about some of these ideas or thoughts or whatever that Dixie's considering. It looks like there's not a whole lot moving forward on it just yet, but it looks like something that she's ready to, like, kind of jump all into. So I don't know if she has talked about there being some plans for something, and she's ready to jump all in, but it's not really something that's taken off the ground just yet. I'm seeing something along those lines for her. And over here on the Nine of Wands, it looks here, this is some kind of a hardship. Some kind of a hardship that one or both of them are going to go through because of something about control with money. Almost like they don't have full control of their money. I don't know who does. I don't know if it's like management, parents, some kind of, I don't know what the what the infrastructure of their dealings is. I don't know. But it looks like there's some kind of an issue with money by way of the people that oversee the money aspects with the girls. That's what it's looking like. If I had to guess, I guess I would say parents. I don't know. Again, I don't know if they have, both a mom and a dad or whatever, or parents. But when I get like cards like this, it makes me think Queen of Cups. It makes me think like a mother figure, because this is oftentimes considered a mother figure. And the Emperor sometimes is considered a father card, but sometimes the Emperor is considered someone who just has control. So again, it could be management or something like that, indicative of management, somebody that has control. So I'm seeing that there's, okay, all alleged. I haven't said that yet. I need to say that all of this is all alleged, because I haven't said that yet. You're hearing it now. I'm saying it now. I'm knife handing you over saying it now. It almost looks like there is some greed going on. I'll say that. And I don't think it's the girls. It looks like whoever controls their money is a bit greedy about this, and they're trying to think like, ooh, good, these girls are really big right now. How can we use that and make even more money off of it. Like, opportunistic, being a little bit more opportunistic about money. Now, again, don't get me wrong. We all want money because money is a very helpful tool in this world. And so, don't get me wrong. I want money. Okay? Who doesn't? But what I'm saying is, if you want money to the point that you are considering money as being top up here, and then the people, it's kind of like, come on, do this for the money, or maybe let's do this and consider getting more money, then you're kind of making decisions based on your want of more money more than you are based on the quality of life and happiness that comes around doing the things that you love to do that just so happens to make you money. Does that make sense? Does that make sense? That's what I'm seeing here in a way that makes me a bit uncomfortable. I feel like there's a bit more greed something or another going on in this. And here we go again with a Queen of Pentacles. Pentacles, Taurus. We said Charli was a Taurus. That could either be referring to a mother figure or it could be referring to Charli. Let's see. I know y'all aren't going to be able to see those cards in a minute. I'll move them forward if I have to. Okay. It looks like there's something that they're considering doing or something that they are doing that isn't really on the right path for them and kind of could be a not good option for them. And if they were to start that, I don't think that financially it would go as well as they hoped it would go. And I think that, again, financially, there would be some level of it backfiring a bit. And I think it's because of this greed aspect that we just saw over here. This greed aspect. So, yeah, I see something weird going on with the money here with them. I'm not going to lie. I don't necessarily see it being weird money-wise because of the girls. I see it being weird money-wise because of the people who make the money decisions surrounding the girls. And that I'm not too keen on right here. Let me see what's going on over here real quick. Oh. Really? Really? Okay. Let me get one more on this. Okay. So, there's a situation, and the situation could be around several things, because this card, we're talking, this could be around a situation around a family member, a close friend, or could possibly be career related for them. But whatever this situation is, I'm thinking it's related to a female, and I don't know that necessarily means one of the girls, but maybe a female that's close to one of the girls. There seems to be a reverse tower moment over here, so something that is like really difficult. Oh man, what is this? This is like a really difficult thing someone has to go through in their like mind and in their heart. It's like, it's just one of those like, it just tears things down on the inside. And the death card, the ending of something. The ending of what? There's something related to an ending of something that affects this female, and I guess the female could be one of the sisters, or the female could be someone that is, is close to one of the sisters. But I'm seeing like a really kind of mentally, emotionally distressing thing that's going on, where it's the ending of something. The good thing is, after it ends, things get better, because we've got the Sun card and the Ace of Cups upright. So that's good. After it ends, it feels better, but there's an ugly ending of something. Y'all saw how many times I shuffled this. Y'all watched me shuffle this. How many times? We still have the Empress over here. We still have the Death card over here. Hopefully this is not literal and speaking about somebody's passing, like passing away or something. Hopefully this is not literal and speaking about somebody associated with them who has either recently passed or will pass soon. Hopefully this is just being completely metaphorical and stuff like that, like oftentimes is in tarot. So hopefully once again that'll be the case. But what is this negativity up here? Let me see what that is. Huh. I'm telling you, I think that they're all alleged. This is all alleged, just a woman with her cards. I feel like there is something financially, like career-wise, exploitative about the girls. I'm going to say it. That's what I'm seeing. The Devil card over here is talking about some sort of a negativity or extremity. Here you see these two people that look, an awful lot alike, tied together. Hangman talking about, having to kind of pause and wait and accept the way things are as it relates to our tight relationship. Then you have a King of Wands in reverse and a Queen of Wands upright. So a King and a Queen of Wands looks like a married couple or something. Doesn't necessarily have to be. It could be people that are just working together very tightly. And so to me, it looks like people who are working together very tightly maybe could be considering the girls, and I'm going to keep calling them the girls. I don't mean any disrespect by that. I know that they're young women, young ladies. But it's kind of like whoever those two people are, it's a man and a woman. It keeps coming up like that. A man and a woman who work closely together in relation to these girls. It came up like that a while ago. It's coming up again. Whoever they are, it looks like they could have the girls more in mind in the forefront than their financial and career goals associated with it. I don't like that it looks like they're considering the career and the finances and things like that a bit more than they are considering Dixie and Charli. There's something about that I'm not too keen on here. So I don't know what that's about. But it has to do with their career. Obviously, that's what that card is here. It looks like something is going to be ending. I don't know what's going to be ending. This is like things are not what they seem. Lots of options out there. Pretty overwhelming. It's just a lot to have to think about and a lot to have to do. Boom. Something ending. But then there being silver linings. So again, we get a transition of something ending and transitioning into something new, and that it would be something that could be kind of a painful adjustment to make, but that there's a silver lining associated with that. Something ending with that. I mean, this is like, traditional commitment. We have home, family, and career. And then again, with either being Charli as a Taurus or being a mother figure like their mom or something, Again, with that reverse tower moment, there's something coming that's associated with this. It has come up in here. It's coming up over here once again. And again, remember the Tower card came in around where the Death card was over there. You saw me shuffle 8 million times while we were dancing on the beach just a second ago, right? You saw it. Yeah, there's something with that. What is that? Like some kind of a transition that would be like either annoying or painful or difficult to adjust around something something that would be difficult internally to have to deal with, this transition. And again, my hope is that it's not a literal transition from the death card being like a literal passing away of somebody associated with them. Hopefully not. Hopefully this means a figurative transition of sorts. But what is that they could be going through that would be difficult in that kind of way? I don't like about some kind of collaboration. And having to kind of heal from that. And when I say collaboration, it can mean partnership. It can mean collaboration. It can mean working on things together with people. Yeah. What is that? And I still want some cards on this. Because I'm still like, what? On this. Yep, there's the family card again. There's the family card again. It's coming up again. Moving from one thing to the next. Communication and receipts. Moving from one thing to the next. Possibly surrounding the internet. The Sun card. Again, with having an idea and waiting for it to turn into something, but not sure that it's going to turn into something. And yeah, again, like what we had in the beginning. Are they trying to do like a new business venture? Like, are they trying to, like start a new type of business or like transition? Like this almost is like cause we're talking about transition and stuff. There's like, it's almost like somebody, I'm going to say this because it came to my mind. And if it's wrong, it's wrong, whatever. But it's almost like somebody wants, like, you know, a reality show or something. Like, to be a reality TV star or something. It's almost like somebody wants that because what a moneymaker that would be. It's kind of what it's looking like. See, I want to cast all caution to the wind and I want to jump on that. And it would be a big deal move for them. But I see that there are some people, either some person or people that don't have their best interests at heart. There's somebody in the mix with them that I don't like. I'm seeing mostly solid things about their career, you know, and I'm seeing that they might be having some emotional stuff that sucks to go through. Yeah, but specifically in terms of seeing anything that I would consider negative, I don't know who this person or people are that's kind of controlling, you know, the strings a bit in some ways, but someone or some people could be a little bit less shifty. I could do for them to be a little bit less shifty. That would be nice. So I don't know what that's about, but it's kind of like the girls kind of have to go with it, whatever it is. Looks like sometimes they have other ideas, but it doesn't matter. Because that's what they've got to do. They've got to be stars. See, again, this has come up several times, and we've seen this stuff. They've got to be stars. You got to be a star. You got to be a star. I think there's some pressure around, like, you got to be a star. You got to be famous. You got to bring in money. What else can we do to make more money? You know, like that kind of a pressure or whatever. Like, what can we do to be more recognized? How can we get more clout? What can we do to be even bigger? You know, grow our names even more. Like, there's some sort of like status chasing, clout chasing, fame chasing element to this that I'm sure in some way Dixie and Charli are in on it, sure, but I think in some ways there is either a person or people that kind of control the strings, control the finances and stuff around this that are pushing them maybe harder or farther than is necessary, and not everything is the girl's idea, and it seems a bit much to me from what I'm looking at here. Seems a little bit unbalanced and a little bit much. Just wish it was a little bit softer and a little less like this. I don't really know how to explain that. So I'm not entirely sure what that's about, but that's a recipe for burnout, and that's a recipe for mental health issues or behavioral health issues if people don't, slow it down and ease it off and not be, not have so much pressure or potentially allegedly exploitative type things about it. Yeah. I mean, it's like I kind of get to have the say and control you a little bit, and I tell you what we're going to do to make money and stuff, and we're going to make money. So that's the main thing that keeps coming up in here. I don't know. Like I said, I do not know these people. I don't know Dixie. I don't know Charli. I've never watched a single video. I've never read a single tweet or Instagram or whatever, anything that they do. I don't know anything. I'm not on TikTok. I'm old, y'all. I'm not plugged into this stuff. So you tell me what you think this is referring to, since this is something that you probably know about, and how do you think this is going to go? Because this is looking like it could cause some possible tensions, possible drama. It could get weird in a way that I think wouldn't be the best for Dixie and Charli. I see good things in their career. I see them being really big money makers, but I see people relying on that in ways that, I'd say, hey, not cool. And I think you follow what I mean on all this. But I just wanted to do something that was a bit more lighthearted, and overall, still, this is much more lighthearted than what we've been looking at. Again, if you want to book a private reading with me, look in the description box below. Check that out. You can sign up yourself right here and now. You don't even have to, ask me anything or contact me or whatever. You get to do it all yourself. So that makes things easier for people. Cool. Okay. So, what other kind of things do you want me to look into? I know I have a lot of requests for all different kinds of things. And so I'm considering all of the requests. There's some requests coming up that I'm going to be doing that are a little bit heavier in nature, but I keep getting the requests and I feel led to pursue it. So I'm gonna. But it's gonna be a little bit heavy. I'm gonna let you know. Heads up. But yeah. Outside of that, how about don't be a stranger? Don't be a stranger and come back and see me. I would love to have you here, and I reckon I will talk at you later. Bye, y'all. Love you, mean it. Love you, mean it. Hugs.